Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing great. It's good to see all of you. What do you think? This music is pretty groovy, huh? Let's see. I see lots of people here. We've got first commenter was the Great Nero saying strange things are afoot at Circle K. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I got you. I got this on
Cosmic
camera.
Feet. Good to see you. Thanks for the Mr. Bubs. Let's see. So we have strange things afoot at Circle K. Time Roller. Hey, Time Roller. Good to see you. Welcome. My Blue Heather in the house. It's officially party. Then we have Great Nero. Already said that. John Tripp. Hey, John Tripp. Welcome, John Tripp. Team. That's right. We are a team. We have, let's see. Suitably Confused. Good morning. Good morning, Suitably Confused. Let's see. I have never seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Is that what Circle K is a reference to? I've had Special K cereal. That's pretty good. What's this? Chick-fil-A. Mentioned twice. And my beard is getting unruly. It's probably time for a trim. I have a secret though. I have a secret. Can I tell you a secret? The reason why I haven't trimmed my beard? I'm waiting for permission. There's Joey. Reclaim Joey's here. If you jump into the YouTube chat, you get mentioned thrice. Maybe. All right. You already know this. You already know this. Hey, Saturn 5 Rock. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with the show, The Chosen. It actually films in our area. There's several different locations here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that they film. And Laura is like in tune with all these different casting calls and stuff. And recently they put out a call for extras to be members of the Sanhedrin. They're specifically looking for people with beards to be an extra locally here. So I was like, hey, that'd be cool. I want to be in a TV show. And I look pretty. I don't know about you, but I'm like the spitting image of someone that would be in the Sanhedrin. The only thing I lacked is the olive skin. They said they wanted people with beards, olive skin, and modern hair, and not modern haircuts. So I mean, I got all that covered. So, I thought that'd be cool, and so I submitted myself. I think it starts filming this particular scene on Friday, so there's still, I haven't heard anything. There's still a chance, maybe. I don't know. From Laura's experience, no haircuts. From Laura's experience, sometimes it's really last minute. I clearly qualify as the extra. That's what I'm saying. So I thought that'd be a cool experience. I'm gonna drink some coffee real quick. But hey, I'm really glad you're all here. After it's done, I almost wonder, like, do you think people, what are they called? Businesses discriminate against people with beards? Like, oh, that guy clearly doesn't know anything because he's got a long beard, so we're not gonna hire him. Do you think that might be a factor? I don't know. It's crossed my mind. So, time for a little bit of a cleanup. I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for Beardspiracy. Yeah, I think so. It could be. You never know. Maybe not like overt, but maybe subtly influencing their perspective. Futurama taught me not to discriminate against bearded people and robots. Futurama teaches kids don't watch that show, do they? Futurama has lots of lessons, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks for the week off last week. It was much needed. I feel much better. Feel excited about the stream today because we're going to go on an adventure. Replaying Sleeping Gods Primeval Peril, an entry into one of my favorite board game series called Sleeping Gods. And warning, Saturn V Rock, there are quite a few tokens. So I just want to give you a heads up. Hey, there he is. Poison William is here. I hear someone's trying to steal my birthday month. September, that's right. Hey, y'all, give Poison William a hand. I wanted to show y'all what I got, an early birthday present from Poison William. And I got to show it to you. I brought it specifically to show it off. Look. Vantage. Isn't this incredible? This game's heavy. Hello, Silverfear. Good to see you. We're just talking about how awesome, how awesome Poison William is for sending me an incredible early birthday gift. What a nice surprise. I've looked at it a little bit. I don't know what that is, but it is beautiful. It is, isn't it? So, Vantage is like, hey, Smitey. Vantage, thank you. Vantage is an open world exploration game where you like explore things in an open world. I haven't really, I started reading the rule book and I decided that I would watch Rodney's How to Play video later. But we're gonna be playing this on Friday. So if you've been hearing all the buzz about Vantage and what it is and what it do, be here on Friday because we're gonna check it out. We're gonna do some exploring. Now, a little bit spoiler, like there's a ton of content in here. So if you see something that appears on the stream, there's a chance you might come across it in the game, but there's so much there that you don't really have to worry about it. This is not a sponsored advantage. This is not. This is a sponsored ad for Poison William for being a great person, great, wonderful, respected member of the Pieces and Pixels community. So thanks again, Poison William. Super excited to play it. And yeah, looking forward to potentially do a Discord play with, I know there's some others that are interested in playing it over Discord as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. Grand Con. Anybody else going to Grand Con? Oh, Wrath of the Fire Mountain. I've seen this and I've been interested in it. Isn't that Phil Walker Harding game? Is that an old people con? There's another one called Great Grand Con. It's what you call your grandparent who's a convicted felon. Oh, Grand Con. Yeah. No, Smitey, I don't know anything about it. Anybody know about Wrath of Fire Mountain? It does come in a tin. What is everybody's opinion on games in tins? Hey, Brandon, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I want to know, I don't like tins personally. They get dented very easily, and they damage the other games that they're besides. Like if you put them in a bag and you put a game in a tin on top, it like makes dents on your other games. Why do they do that? What is the benefit of putting a game in a tin? I want to know. Howdy. Oh, Joey, I'm glad you're here. I don't have a good camera to do this, but I want to show off. Last Saturday, Laura was like, hey, it looks good on the store shelf. It makes a cool sound when you tap on it. Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Oh, this is also true. I also don't like tins because as soon as they are dented, the lid no longer fits right and pieces fall out. Here. Last Saturday, Laura was like, let's have a family art afternoon. Let's not spend time on devices. Let's all sit at the dining table and do various art projects. So Laura started painting. She's got another one of these paint by number things that she started painting. It's looking pretty good. The girls did some drawings and stuff, but I broke out some of my minis from the Batman animated series Shadow of the Bat game and started painting them. Now, these are pretty small. These are pretty family art. We call it fart for short. I like it. These are pretty small. So it's I just don't have the tools, right? I realized I didn't have a tiny enough paintbrush. So if you look really closely, you can see some imperfections, but from far away, I think they turned out pretty well. So first of all, we have Robin. Let's see. So there's Robin. Oop. Then we got Batgirl. Oh. Oop. We got her hair. And then, of course, yeah, I will post up some better pics on Discord. There's Batman. It's funny. They're just so small that the bat, if you look really closely, it's just a little black blob. But from far away. Hey, there you go. Ginger says, I cast Batman. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. I just said that. That means I'm doubly good to see you. It is doubly good to see you. So yeah, those are what I painted. I initially started with the 4 heroes. So the only one I'm missing that I didn't get to was Commissioner Gordon. But I'm pleased with them. It's good enough, is the way I see about it. That's the way I feel about it. Not perfect, not going to win any awards, but better than gray. Millennial gray. Also, I realize I have less patience for that than I used to. Especially unmedicated. Which enemies are in the game? Well, most of the ones you could think of from the show. You've got... Oh, yeah. Oh, you did? What'd you think about this one? I'm interested in that one. Imposter Hornus is lurking. What enemies are in the game? You got Mr. Freeze, Man-Bat, the Riddler, Joker, Scarecrow. There's some goons. Penguin. I don't think Croc is in this one. So they had an expansion that added some more enemies. I think Croc and Clayface, a few others are in the expansion. But no, not Calendar Man. Not Calendar Man. That'd be cool though. Yes, this was not intentional. I mean, I intentionally picked this mug because I haven't used it on stream in a while. But I didn't realize there was a new AEG Kickstarter. Yeah, this was cool. I like the angle of this, that you play as the enemies trying to disrupt Gotham. Is that Daryl Andrews? Daryl, I think, is a big fan of Batman. Let me see. What's it called? Enemies of Gotham. Oops. Daryl Andrews, Maximilian Dennis, and Morgan Dauntonville. Which I think Daryl and Morgan are the ones that worked together on the Dark Knight Returns game. Yeah, there you go. Daryl's a great guy. He's great. Has a lot of designs. Famously the designer of Sagrada. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Good to see you, Truzen, again. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Glad work has slowed down a little bit for you. You met Maximilian. He had designed the new Tiny Tina Wonderlands card game. Oh, cool. I'm telling you, we need a great depiction of the ventriloquist on film. I'm surprised we have not had that yet. I imagine the suits are like, oh, nobody knows who that character is. Hopefully they're learning their lesson that doesn't matter. You want to know who my pick to play is? Excuse me. My pick to play the ventriloquist, and I've wanted this for years, is Richard Dreyfuss. I think he'd be great, and I think he kind of looks like him too. Thank you.
You didn't mute me.
Danny DeVito. Well, this is exciting. Here in just a few minutes, we're gonna get started on our adventure down the river in Sleeping God's Primeval Peril. But before we do that, how about a little battle royal, everybody? Rainn Wilson? Huh, interesting. Exclamation join to battle. The winner of the battle royal. It will be cast in this playthrough if they want to. Oh, yes. All kinds of craziness. Yes, so if you win the battle royal, you get to. We will rename one of the characters as you. Brandon, yes, Joey and I have talked about playing the crab game next week on stream. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And start. Truzen is going after My Blue Heather already. And I don't think My Blue Heather is going to come out of this alive. Nope. Saturn 5, Smitey, John Tripp, Hornist, all dead. Cosmic Beat, not looking too good for you. Silverfear's got the most health right now. Silverfear versus Suitably Confused. Ginger Ben. Oh, Reclaim Joe. He's jumping in. Oh, no. Oh, you are dead. Oh, you whoa! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ginger Ben. Can you take out? Oh, you're stuck now. I don't know who's gonna win this. Ginger Ben, do you have any kills?
Who is responsible for this?
Oh, Ginger Ben is the winner. Nice. Congratulations. So Ginger Ben, if you would like, you may be a character in the game we're about to play. We'll replace the name. Nope, Joey didn't win. Joey.
This was a triumph.
Yes.
I'm making a note here. Huge success.
Okay. All right, how about you both? You both can have a character. We'll do that. All right, let me cue up some music here. Something that's slightly more appropriate for what we're about to be doing. I like that song. It's really cool. 8-Bit Band. If y'all look up, I think it's called 8-Bit Band. They do a swing version of Still Alive, and it's great. Let me double check that that's what it's called. 8-Bit. 8-Bit Big Band. 8-Bit Big Band. Yes, there you go. 8-Bit Big Band, because it's big band music. They got a great rendition of Still Alive, and also Want You Gone, the song from Portal 2. I only want you gone. Slightly more appropriate is a phrase my wife has to use when talking to me frequently. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Okay, let me see. I'm only using Stream Beats by Harris Heller because that's the one that's consistently free. And that I know for a fact is free. What about this? No. Moonwalk? We'll start there. Okay. Jonathan Colton, man, what a treasure. Okay. So this is Sleeping Gods, Primeval Peril. First of all, we need to choose. You can't be Captain Jim Vine, but Joey. Last time I think you were Dr. Joey Milk when we played this. Would you like to reprise your role as Dr. Joey Milk? Let's see. Yes, let's bring him back. All right. Dr. Joey Milk. Ginger Ben. Do you want to be any of these characters, or you just want to observe? We can make you like... I don't know, we'll just say that you are one of these other characters. If not, no worries. Okay, while we wait on that, I'm going to read the opening story. I'll just observe. Okay, you're supposed to be working. All right, no worries. Thanks for observing. Thanks for being here. All right. Are we still on the good ship Fantastic Voyage? I don't know. What do y'all think? You got a better name for our ship? There's not a place to name it because technically it already has a name, but we can totally rename it. Fantastic Voyage? Oh, Dr. Joey Milk says new name. I guess Joey's making the decisions here. All right, so this is what the ship looks like. Oh, right here. What's this? Haplo resubscribed with Prime. Thank you so much, Haplo. Thanks so much for being here and for the resub. John Tripp, you did name the Fantastic Voyage. I mean, I don't know if I want to sit here and wait till we all think of new names, so I'm good with keeping it. PPS Flan. All right, we're gonna keep the Fantastic Voyage. Okay. All right, we gotta start with the story. And I'm going to go here. We got a storybook. Just sit back and relax while I read. Because this is a little bit, you have to read this when you start because it lays the groundwork of what we're doing and also instructs you like what certain cards to start with. So just kind of, if you got some coffee, sip. If you're doing some work, do some work and just listen in the background. Or if you're creepy, you can just sit there and stare at me while I read. Any other option is fine. Good morning, Bondsnator. Bonds is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're about to start our adventure on the fantastic voyage in Primeval Peril. Everybody, if you're not following and or subscribed to Bondsnator, what's it called? Shout out. Shout out. Am I doing this right? Oops, I did it wrong. It's been a week. Out. There we go. I forgot the @ sign. What am I doing wrong? Is it... What's the thing? Can someone help me out? What is the command? Oh. There we go. It's not exclamation, it's slash. If y'all aren't following Bondsnator on Twitch, do it. You won't regret it. Bondsnator does all kinds of fun streams in the evenings. You're still going through Claire Obscura. Is that how you say it? Claire Obscura? You were playing that last night, right? Hey, Nishi, welcome. Did you ever, did you do any more, what's that game? Hurdling? Or did you only play it that one day? Okay, now I can get rid of this. I finished Hurdling. It was pretty cute. It's kind of short. But definitely different. Different than anything I've ever played before. I liked it. It was cute, sweet, cozy. Pretty cozy game. Yeah. Okay. Just that one day. It's a satisfying ending. Can get pretty treacherous at times, but I liked it. I had fun. Okay, here we go. Time for the story. Sleeping Gods, Primeval Peril. I just found this game in storage and pulled it to play. Oh. Yeah, it might be... I mean, 5 hours max. Depends on how fast you're going, but there's definitely not more, like, total gameplay. Not more than 5 hours, I don't think. Okay. Sleeping Gods, Primeval Peril by Ryan Lockett and Mallory Lockett. The air in the San Francisco Bay was thick. Tired of their perches, the storm clouds were sinking to the earth to sleep. A small fishing vessel thrummed along in the evening stillness. Its captain, Jim Vine... That's Jim. Captain Jim Vine peered into the fog as if gazing into a crystal ball, looking for a good fortune, or bad. Of all the nights to steer blind. John Lee appeared beside Captain Vine, staring at the wall of gray cloud. Can't even see the buoys. It just feels wrong. This fog will be good cover, Vine replied, and we've both seen worse. You should make sure your parents are all right. John nodded, but as he left, Vine clutched the brass wheel tighter. The fog hid something unsettling tonight. I can't see the pier! John's mother, Mi-Ling, looked at him urgently. Her husband, Shen, stood beside her, smiling patiently back at John, his eyes full of trust. Don't worry, Mother. We'll take the fantastic voyage across the bay all the time. We'll get you there safely. Mi-Ling shivered despite her thick jacket and scarf. The fantastic voyage, she grimaced. I don't like that name, and I don't like boats. We shouldn't have come. It's too dangerous. It would take months to replace all Dad's gear. If we can get back tonight, it's worth a little danger. A sudden splash interrupted the silence. There was a thrashing in the water ahead. A mess of arms and legs and a pair of frantic faces floundering in the dark waters. Get them into the boat! Vine called to John, and they pulled the soggy swimmers aboard, dropping them onto the deck like a pair of octopuses. A woman with fierce eyes and exasperated expression untangled herself first, flinging off the water in an impatient flurry. Her companion, a miserable man in large glasses, pulled himself up from the deck and begged for a blanket as he emptied his pockets of bay water. He looked back and forth between the woman and the bay, as if considering jumping back in. Mealing and Shen brought towels and hot coffee, and Vine faced the shivering pair. "How on earth did you get out here on a night like this?" "We fell off a cruise ship," the man said as he sneaked a glance at the woman. "Thank goodness you were nearby. I'm Dr. Joey Milk, and this is my assistant, Lois." "Business colleague," interrupted Lois with a scowl. She stood defensive and defiant with one hand in her jacket pocket. "Just so long as it's not a pistol," thought Vine. He kept a wary eye on both of them as John and his parents threw questions at them faster than they could answer. As they muttered short, awkward replies, a sudden change in the air caught Vine's attention, and he looked back into the dark fog. It was subtle, shifting temperatures and the smell of fresh rain in an approaching breeze. The air grew sweltering, suffocating, like the ship was on fire. Then the water changed. The waves were longer, lower, and faster, and their color was light and creamy like coffee with milk. Through the fog was a forest canopy, thick and covered in vines, and so deeply green it was almost black. In a moment, the fog fell away, the sky flashed into a sharp daylight, and Vine and his passengers, still on the deck of the fantastic voyage, were floating on a winding river in the middle of a towering rainforest. "Hello, legends. Welcome. I love your little creature there. That's fun. We're just getting to the good part of the story." Instantly, as if an alarm had sounded, a terrible screech rang out. A swift shadow passed over the boat. Before anyone could duck, a monstrous winged lizard swooped down and picked up Shen, carrying him over the jungle and out of sight. The shock turned to panic as Mei Ling screamed and John seized the wheel and pushed the engine to full. Lois and Dr. Milk stood watching like witnesses to a crime. Vine did what he always did in a crisis, what he did in the Great War. He built a hedge around his inner terror, ignoring the deep instinct to run and hide. He could hear the deafening bombardment as he sat in the trenches in France, terrified, cold, and hungry. But he pushed the memory away. That was a long time ago. At least, it wasn't so cold here. He took a breath and gazed behind them at the mess of jungle where San Francisco should have been. It was clear now. There was bad fortune ahead. He took another breath and called out to the frenzied passengers, to the beast who had taken Shen, and to the din of the sweltering jungle. "Quiet! Quiet. Hey, Roland Reggie, good to see you. We're just about to start Sleeping God's Primeval Peril." "Quiet," he watched as 4 worried faces turned toward him. "We don't know where we are. Don't know how we got here. We don't even know each other." "That doesn't matter now. We're a crew, the 5 of us, with a job to do. We're going to find the monster, get Shen back, and get out of this jungle." Oh, okay, so that's the setup. We're going to gain some cards here. Gain cards 2, 3, and 55. 2, 3, 55. What do we got? We have a quest, useful gear, and a fishing pole. All right, so I can attach these cards to people to help us out. So here's our quest. Save Shen. A giant flying lizard snatched Shen, Mei Ling's husband and John's father, carrying him north over the jungle. We must rescue him and find a way back to San Francisco. At the start of the second turn of the game, read A, then place this card in the game box. Okay? So I'm going to put that... I don't know. Here, I'll put it like here. There we go. Okay, we have a little bit of setup to do. Well, let me make sure. that I didn't miss something. Setup. Did this. Placed the pocket. Done that. Did that. Each player did that. Event deck done. Starting combat cards. Okay, I need to do. I think that's all of these. They all say. They all have an S on them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. San Francisco, just follow your nose. Okay. Done. Done. Take one of each resource and distribute them among the characters. All right, so Captain Vine is going to have a rope. We're going to give a coin to Lee. We'll give a fruit to Dr. Joey Milk. We'll give a map to Lois. Lois. Oops. And we will give a torch to John Lee. It's one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, which one am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fruit. Oh, meat. We'll give meat to Joey. You can have the meat. Joey Milk. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna do this really quick. We've got our journey log that we're gonna say that we're doing normal difficulty, and we're gonna say the players are Spencer and Chat. So there we go. All these other things are for later in the game. We can make notes if we want to, but this is our journey log. I'll put it over here. Okay, so we're going to take our first turn. Okay, so on a turn, at the start of turn 2. Action. All right. Step 1. Turn structure. Players take turns. All right. So, since I'm the only one taking turns, I will just take a turn. Also, when you play with multiple people, you share Captain Vine, and then you split the other characters amongst you. Well, I'm playing just with me, so I control all the characters. All right, so the way this works is I will start. Oh, where'd my ship go? There's the Fantastic Voyage. I've got a couple of different options when it comes to actions. We can travel, we can explore, rest, repair. We don't need to rest or repair, so we're going to travel or explore. Oh, I've also got these things to give out. The useful gear is 2 hands. I want to give that to someone that already has this action or this skill. So we're going to give that to Lee Ealing. So now she can no longer have anything else that requires hands. Fishing pole, let's give it to... Should we have Lois be overpowered, be OP and cunning? Let's do it. So Lois is going to have the fishing pole. Okay. This just is when you rest, you get a meat. When you rest, you get reroll 2 reroll tokens. Okay, oops. I think we can explore for this hidden treasure. You must pay a treasure map and then cross off this location on the map. But it's a perception 6 challenge. Might be a little challenging. Make sure I remember how to do those. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I played. I refreshed, but let me make sure. With the challenge, I believe you roll the die, and then you add the skills of the characters that you're using in the challenge. Roll the fate die. Yep. Okay. And the fate die is the green one. So a max of, well, it's 1 through 6 plus whatever other skills. So I think, what do y'all think? Should we go try to find this buried treasure? We need perception 6. We can involve a couple of people. All right, we're gonna give it a try. Fail 8 health. Let's do it. All right, so Dr. Joey Milk is going to be involved, along with Lois, John. I hate to use all of this already, but I think it's worth it. All right, and Captain Jim Vine. So that's 4. We need 6. So we're gonna roll the die. We need to roll at least a 2 to be successful in this challenge. Got it. All right, we're successful. Hooray! So we get a coin. Oh, I need to spin this treasure map. Coin. Lois can get the coin. And card 11. Let's see what card 11 is. This is our hidden treasure. Ooh, a pocket watch. Miscellaneous. We're going to give this to Joey Milk. Joey, this is your pocket watch. Go right there. All right, and I got to cross off that location on the map to show that we can no longer visit it. We are right there. Cross that off. All right. So that was Explore, which costs 2 time. 1, 2. We have 3 time left. Let's chat. Do y'all want to go left or y'all want to go up when we move? Left or up? Left or up? First person to respond chooses left or up. And here's the map we have. We're right here. So we can either go this way, up. All right, Smitey says left. We're going left. All right, so we're going to move 1. We have 2 more. Let's go ahead and explore number 11. Or that's number 13. Let's explore number 13. 2 more. We're going to go to entry number 13. Uh-oh. A twiggy log covered in moss floats toward the boat. Except, logs don't have scales. Ah! Combat 1. We may flee from this combat at the end of any combat round. We're not going to do that. We're going to try to defeat it. So here we go. The way combat works is we're going to fight all of these crocs right here. I'm going to shuffle these combat cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then I draw a card for each character I control, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are my combat cards. And then I add the power tokens over here. You add 1 for each +1 that's down here. So there. We just got here and we're having to fight crocs. So when they attack, they're going to do 2 plus the number of tokens on here. So we want to try to get rid of those. Well, here we go. We're going to fight. So the way it works is you choose a card and you play it on a character to do some attack. So I've got a pistol. 3 plus a die roll. This is cunning. Let's start. Should do 3. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna start with Lois. She's going to taunt. So to taunt, she does 0 damage plus whatever her cunning is, which is 3. So she does 3 damage. And the way that works is you are going to cover up somewhere on one of these enemies the number of damage that you do. And once all of the hearts are all covered up, that particular enemy is defeated. So, and she's doing 3. 1, 2. Let's do this. We're going to go, because I don't want to add more of these. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then the card, because she's taunting him, removes 2 of those power tokens. Okay. Hello, Ichiban. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We're in our first combat encounter. We're fighting some crocs. Every time you attack, the enemy counterattacks. So Zokmir Croc does 2 plus the number of tokens that are on there, which we just removed those. So Lois is going to take 2 damage. 1, 2. Suitably Confused says, I've heard it's not a good idea to taunt a crocodile, but it makes for good entertainment. That's good. Fair point. All right, so that's one card. Oops, what's this? Next, we're going to, this is Li Miling is going to go. She does 0 plus the red die plus her, I know it's got a name. What skill is that? Crafting skill. Her skill is 2, so we're gonna roll a die plus that, and that's how much damage she does. I think she's supposed to pick first. This only adds 1. All right, we're gonna pick Zokmir Croc, this one right here. She's gonna attack it with a wrench. 1, 2, 3. She does 3 damage and also removes one of these. Let's see. We're gonna do something similar. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 so that won't be adding too much. And then we'll do 2 plus 1, so 3 damage to Lee. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next, we got someone that's just gonna shoot a gun. Let's have Joey Milk. Joey Milk's gonna go. Joey's going to shoot 2 bow damage. Also, there are some end of round effects that happen, including this boat damage. So Joey Milk is going to shoot this croc. So it's a 3 base damage plus whatever I roll. 5. Incredible. Good shot. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do damage, it has to be adjacent to the previous one that you placed. So this also has 1 block. So this Zokmir Croc is going to do 2 plus this, so that's 2, 3, 4 damage. But Joey Milk blocks 1, so it's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, Jack, you're behind. If you're seeing this, or maybe my Blue Heather, can you tell Jack to refresh, make sure he's up to speed. Okay, we've got 2 whips. And we have 2 people left, so we're gonna play one on each. We're going to use the whip on this one. So it's just 1 damage. Oh, no. We're not gonna do that one. We're gonna do it on this one. So we're going to do 1 damage here, remove one of these, and block the 2 damage he's gonna deal to us. So go in there. And then John Lee will attack 1 damage. I guess this one. 1 damage to it, which is gonna go here. And we will take 4 damage because it's 2 plus 2. But we block 2. Oh, I remove 1. I didn't remove 1 because of what's on this card. 2 plus 2. Block 2. So I just take 2. 1, 2. All right, and that is 1 round of combat. We take away all these cards, discard them. And then the end of round effects. Everywhere we see a +1, we add that back to the enemy. +1, +1. Thankfully, he doesn't get another one. And then we look at any end of round effects with this magnifying glass on, or hourglass on it. This says we take 1 boat damage. Oops. Taking a boat damage. There we go. This looks kind of fuzzy. Is it? There we go. That's a little better, maybe? Okay. So now we start a new round of combat. And we do the exact same thing that just happened. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to repeat what we just did. We got to defeat all these crocs. Love the gun. All right, who's the strongest? One. You haven't taken any damage, Captain. Oh. Joey is gonna go with this heavy machete. I need to check something. When you can spend these resources to do certain things. Meat. I think. Meat. Spend this to gain +1 in a strength skill test or gain 1 stamina. Or this is not a skill test. So no, that won't work. So we're gonna play this on Captain Vine actually. 0 plus that, so it's 1. We're gonna roll the die. So 2. Only 2 damage. Oops, I was supposed to say who was gonna go. We're gonna attack this one. And then he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. What podcast are you listening to, Ichiban? Let's see. 0. It's gonna be 2 damage. 3. All right, I don't want to take any more boat damage, so Lois is going to attack this Zokmir Croc. She does 0 plus whatever cunning is, so 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do 3 damage. Oh yes, these little wooden bits are great. 1, 2. I'm gonna go here because I don't want to add more. So then this is going to attack back, so 3 damage. Oh, no, she removes this, so just 2 damage. 2. Okay. Pistol. Block 1. We're down to 5, 5. We'll go over here to Dr. Joey Milk. 3 plus the roll. Bye, Poison William. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. If anyone's going to Grand Con, find out for try to find Poison William. All right. 3. Oh, I keep forgetting to say who I'm attacking. I'm attacking this one. So 6 total. We're gonna do 1, 4, 5, 6. Nice. All right, so this one's dead. It still is gonna counter attack me, but I only take 1 damage. Woo! We killed 1 croc already. 2 down, or 1 down, 2 more to go. Lee is gonna get the wrench. It's gonna be 1, 2, plus whatever the die roll is. 5. Nice. We're gonna do this one. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could do 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm gonna. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jack says, just got to the point where you told me I was behind. Ooh, I love Stuff You Should Know. That is the one podcast I listen to every, well, I'd say 99% of their episodes. I listen to every single one. Hey, Chris. Cleaning the game room. You've been lurking. You having company over? Can we plan on playing some games? Oh, thank goodness you're no longer behind. Chris asks how everybody's doing. So I did the damage. I get counterattacked, which is 3, but I block 1, so I just take 2. Oops. Final card goes to John Lee. I have to identify who I'm attacking first. You're cleaning it out for Spence Timber? Nice. That's great. Yeah, there are a lot of really good episodes of that show. You like the Typhoid Mary. Okay, wait. Yeah, I gotta say who I'm attacking. I'm going to attack this one. So it's 2 plus die roll. Oh no, -1. So just 1. That's bad news. Okay, so I take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. All right, we get all of our cards back. Looks like all of the end of round abilities are covered up, so we don't have to do anything there. We take these 2 final combat cards and then shuffle. Now here's the cool thing. If you've never played this, or you don't remember, throughout the game, we're gonna get more combat cards that are gonna be better than what we have just been fighting with. And then you can add and subtract to this deck. The combat cards are available to you. You have to have a minimum of 12, but anything beyond that, you can be flexible with. So I've got 2. I'm gonna draw 3 more for a total of 5. And here we go. We only need to do 3 damage to each one. But we also don't want to die. Like, Joey Milk is not in good shape. Block. This one blocks. But it's not enough to defeat. So that's not helpful. Who's strong? This, I'm going to need a good die roll. All right. Come on, Captain Vine. Let's attack this one. You've got 1. I need at least a 2 on the die roll. No! Well, I got 2. Doesn't do anything. But I still get counterattacked. So that's 3 damage. This is not helpful. Lee will go. Lee's gonna attack this croc. 0 plus die roll plus craft. So right now Lee has at least a 2. Come on, roll at least a 1. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Come on. That I didn't roll that very well. Sorry. That was my mistake. -1! Even worse! Okay, so I did not attack it, but I did remove this. So it deals 2 damage to me. This is not the best way to start the game. Machete. We'll play this on Lois. Lois is going to attack this same croc that's been foiling our attacks, so roll at least a 1, Lois. Come on. Okay, we got it. Total of 4. So I can cover this here. This croc is dead. Not before it counterattacks me, though, for 2. All right. John Lee. It's all up to you. John Lee's going to attack this croc. You need at least a 1. Oh, that got stuck in the crack. Got it. All right. Defeated this croc. John Lee takes 3, and our combat is over. And we're in really bad shape. Everyone's almost dead already. Oh, man. All right, let's see what happens. It's very devastating. Let's see what happens. That was number 13. Dr. Joey Milk wonders at the river monster. I can't believe this place. It's a naturalist's dream. Have you ever seen anything like that? I haven't, you say, puzzled by his buoyant attitude. You haul the beast towards the ship with a hooked line and a ready saw blade, wondering what else Dr. Joey Milk has hidden from you. Gain a meat. 3 blood flowers and card 24. Oh, that's great. We cross out location 13 so that we can't go back. Okay, and 3 blood flowers. Whenever you get 5 blood flowers, you can level up a character. 1, 2, 3. And what card did it say? 24? Card 24. I hope it was worth it. We found... Oh, Defender. It's a permanent advancement. This character may take damage meant for another character. So who do we want to give this to? We want to make someone extra strong. Let's give someone that's already got muscles. How about John Lee? John Lee's going to be Defender. Okay. Meat. We'll give the meat to Dr. Jim. Or Captain Jim Vine. Oh, it absolutely is Reclaimed Joey. He was here earlier. And he won the battle, or became in second in a battle royal. Which means he got to become a character. And so we renamed Dr. Timothy Milk as Dr. Joey Milk. So that's exactly who that is. Okay. So we finished our first turn. That was all one turn. And so now we had instructions from our quest. At the start of turn 2, read A, then place this card in the game box. So I'll go ahead and do that. We just discarded it. All right, we're going to go to read A. The rest of the introduction continues. A handsome man with black hair climbs from the water onto your deck like he's returning from a pleasant swim. Looks like you've had a bad day, he says, picking up a rusty boat hook to examine it. One of your friends was taken by the monster. A grin grows at his mouth. Mi Ling rushes forward. Do you know where it took him? You have to help us. Tell us what you know. The man shrugs. I'm afraid I can't do much. You see, the monster lives in the cliffs above Zakra's waterfall, far up the north. Or far up the river. And the only way to get all the way up there is to bring an offering to Zakra. Who's Zakra, you ask? He's a god. The man winks. A god who sleeps deeply in a distant tower, but his spirit wanders this jungle. He's a sleeping god. He'll want an offering, at least 20 blood flowers. Mi Ling shakes her head. This doesn't make any sense. Don't tell me stories about gods or flowers. Just tell me where to find my husband. The man chuckles. Just as I said. You can find the monster in the cliffs above Zakra's waterfall. It's at the head of this river. But don't waste any time or your husband will be dinner. And bring the blood flowers. With a final, eerie laugh, the man dives into the river and disappears. Dr. Joey Milk dashes to the gunwale, waiting for him to surface, but he never does. You heard him, says John. Let's find the waterfall. I know a huckster when I see one, says Lois. I don't buy his story, and I'm sure he's hiding something. He's not the only one, Dr. Joey Milk says to himself. We'll work with what we've got, you say. For now, let's head up the river and look for the blood flowers. It's our only lead. Yes, Mi Ling nods, her face drawn, as quickly as possible. Gain card 56. Return to the map. All right, we got a new card. Ooh, new quest. Here we go. Hey, Teddy Styles. Welcome. We just finished our first turn of Sleeping God's Primeval Peril. We defeated these crocodiles, and we got our quest for the game, for the remainder of what we're doing here. A strange man told us that to find Shen, we must bring 20 blood flowers to the river, or to the waterfall up the river to the northwest, and offer them to a god named Zakra, who will open the way. We must hurry before Shen is consumed by the flying lizard that captured him. All right, so that's our quest. And I don't know if y'all heard, it says the waterfall up the river to the northwest. So northwest. So there's a waterfall over here, but that's east. If you didn't know, this is east, this is west. So this is where we ultimately need to go. Okay. If you're wondering, the game is over when either all the characters are dead or we run out of time. Now, we can rest, which will heal us and the ship, but every time we heal, or every time we rest, we have to cross off a moon. And once we cross off all the moons, we get 3 turns left. Harvey from Stardew Valley. I don't know, Harvey. I played a little bit of Stardew Valley. I didn't get very far. It got too hard. Okay. So, let's clear this off because that combat is over and we killed the crocs. But unfortunately, we're all in bad shape. Let's look at what our options are here. So, you can rest already, which I'd hate to do that already. We might not have any choices because of how damaged we are. When you do that, everybody gets back all of their stamina tokens, and they get to heal too. And then for each food and meat we remove, we can heal 5 more. I think I want to continue just a little bit. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We were supposed to draw a event card before that. Let's read this. Abandoned camp. Among the ransacked supplies, you find a few useful items. Gain a map and a torch. We can divvy these up. You can have a torch, and you can have a map. Now, these little resources, you highly approve of the spelling of John? John Lee? Yeah. These resources. I know I saw them a second ago. Okay, coin. So these are all basically to help in challenges. You can spend a rope to remove a power in combat. Torch. So that's helpful. Meat. Spend this to gain stamina, strength, and skill challenge, or gain a stamina. Fruit. Remove venom. Or character health. And map. Gain +1. Okay. So. Oops. I just minimized something. There we go. Diminish. All right, so we're going this direction. We start a new turn. This comes over here. And yeah, I'm not gonna... Well, we gotta start with another event. So here we go. Hidden rocks! Oh no! The harpy hits some river rocks as you catch fish. We take a boat damage, but we get a meat. We got nowhere else to put it, so we're gonna put it right here in our storage. There we go. Okay, next is actions. So we're going left as everybody requested. So we're going this way. We go to page 8. And that puts us right here. Uh-oh, rocks. When we do that, we do, oof, and I hate those roaches, by the way. We're doing a, what is this called? Action. Move. Travel. When there are rocks, you take damage, you roll the fate die to see if you take boat damage. Alright, there's no way to mitigate that. Okay. So, cross your fingers. We don't want a 1 through 4. We need to roll a 5 or a 6. Well, we got a 4. So we take 1 boat damage. Okay. We hit some rocks. So that's 1 action. I don't want to, I'm trader. I want to get to this trader down here. 1, 2. Oops. Wait. 1. 1, 2, 3. Now, in order to explore here, that costs 2 actions, which we don't have. So it says may pass. I'm gonna pass and save this time. So now we have an extra time on the next turn. So we're at a new turn. We're gonna draw an event card. Tangled rope. A snake bites John as he untangles a rope from a low branch. John is now poisoned, or he has venom. -1 health at turn start. Sorry, John. And we gain a rope. Okay. We're gonna start by doing this trade. I will spend this and 1, so it costs 2. How many coins we got? 1, 2. Oh no, I need at least 3 coins. I only have 2. Thanks, Legends. Well, let's explore number 36 and see what that does. Maybe it'll give me a coin. There we go. A white-haired man sits in a hut on the hot sand, displaying pots of dried herbs and woven baskets filled with fruit. We can trade for fruit, which is trade any one resource for fruit. Okay, so this is something. We can come back here. It says, give the man the painting and the golden spoon. Requires keyword spoon. We're gonna come back here and make sure that we know that we need spoon for this location. I can trade any one resource for fruit. Which fruit removes this? I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna leave because I don't need a fruit right now. I am gonna spend this fruit though to heal John's venom. You have this game, you haven't played it yet. You should play it. You should play it. So that was 2. There's a beach. Should we check out this beach? Let's go check out this beach. And then 2. Number 8. All right. A ridge of cracked stones juts out of a sandy beach where a woman shells oysters. Mealing leans out of the boat. Can you help us? My husband was taken by a flying beast and we need to get to him quickly. The woman spits in the sand and slurps down a raw oyster. Can we offer a trade? Anything you can tell us, please, says John. Okay, we can convince the woman to tell us what she knows, pay the woman to tell us what she knows, or give up and leave the woman to her silent supper. I don't want to... Well... We've got plenty of resources. Let's give her... Let's give her a torch. Gave her a torch. Yeah, I know what happened to him. A scorpivern got him. I know where the nest is too. I used to hunt them, but I won't tell you for free. Help me haul back my latest kill and I'll tell you where to go. We can agree to help the hunter or we can leave, which agreeing to help is a strength 7. Who's strong? John? All right, John's gonna join. That's 2. Joey Milk is gonna join. That's 3. Captain Vine is gonna join. That's 4. And then we have some meat that we can spend if we need to. So that's 4. We need at least a 3 on the die roll. Oops. The green die. Where's the green die? Oh, it's right here. All right, we got a 6. We succeeded, so we turned to 8-3. Cosmic beat. Scary thing is I bought 5 games this month that I've been wanting for a long time. Played through them so nice. You're making progress. All right, we helped the lady. Here's what she says. She leads you on a chase through the jungle, across a stream, through a bug-infested marsh, and finally to a huge hairy buffalo lying in a heap on a pile of wet branches. There, she says triumphantly. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mealing turns green and looks away. Dr. Joey Milk shrugs, and Lois just rolls her eyes. What, you couldn't find anything bigger? You drag the bison to the river, and the hunter draws a map on a piece of wood. The scorpivern's lair is above the waterfall to the northwest. Be careful, though. You could easily die up there. If you're interested in hunting, why not come help us with the scorpivern, says Lois. We'll have better odds of surviving with an experienced hunter, and you can have the monster once we have our friend back. Dr. Joey Milk glares at Lois, but she ignores him. She looks expectantly at the woman. What do you say? I don't need more meat, says the hunter, and I don't trophy hunt. But take these, you'll need them. She hands you a bundle of items and walks away without another word. We gain a rope, the torch we just gave her, I guess. A blood flower and card 39. Cross off this location. Blood flower and card 39. Oh, it's a combat card. Oh no, it's a combat Carl. Blow darts, yes. What? -1? Okay. All right, well, cool. That goes in our combat card deck. We have one action left. We're here. I really want to get another card here, but we just don't have the money. All right, chat, what do y'all say? Do you want to... We're right here on this map. Do y'all want to move on or explore some more on this page? Move or explore are your options. Move or explore. First response gets it. Boom. You want to explore? All right, we're gonna explore. So then we move back a space here, and that's it for that turn. I will say, we gotta be careful. We have these roaches here. They're gonna be at one of these locations. Surely they wouldn't be in the middle of the water. All right, so that's the end of that turn. We draw an event card. Scorpion. Scorpion drops from a hanging branch and stings Captain Vine. So Captain Vine now gains venom. And we gain a fruit. Which I'm just going to spend to heal Captain Vine. He ate the fruit. Oh yeah, we have these too. You can have a rope and you can have a torch. Hey, I had to step away for the last 35 minutes. Can you start over? Sure. Yeah, their curiosity killed the cat with a scorpion. Let me take a second. I need to drink my lunch. We're going to pause here before we go through with our next turn. Give you guys something to do here while I sip this. Let's do some battling. Partake in the battle royal. Type exclamation join. See who will win the battle royal. It's like Suitably Confused is gonna win. Oh, Suitably Confused versus Cosmic Beat.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Zero!
Come on, Hornets, join the battle. There we go. All right. It's gonna be a 3-person fight. It's all right. Oh, there we go. Chris joined. Welcome, Chris. All right, here we go. We're gonna start this. Woo! 3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh. Ginger Ben, victim of Chris's bow. Horn is just defeated, Suitably Confused. Chris, John Tripp, Hornist, our final players. Hornist just got damage up though. Oh, there's my Blue Heather coming in to join the fight. Oh man, this is intense. My Blue Heather defeated Chris. Oh, Hornist is the lone survivor. Way to go, Hornist. I'm just gonna do a little victory. Oh, Smitey joined. Can you defeat Hornist? You got 1 second. Hornist with the winner with 3 knockouts. Way to go. Good job, Hornist. Well done. Too slow indeed, Smitey. All right, we're gonna start. Get our music back going. I like this playlist. Okay. Okay, it's now time for actions. Guys, I'm really scared. One of these locations has That's right. One of these locations has these boulder roaches, and I don't like them. So we can choose 22 or 12. My thinking is that boulder roaches don't live in the water, so they're probably going to be on the shoreline. So my gut says avoid this. Oops, let me reset this. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're gonna, to get up here, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then spend 2 to explore number 12. Okay, here we go. You steer the fantastic voyage close to the shore, trying to catch sight of crimson flowers on the beach. But as you near the trees, a swarm of vines shoots out at you. Thick green tendrils grasp the hull from bow to stern, reeling the fantastic voyage back towards the jungle. The old boat groans as it tips to the side, threatening to crash against the rocks near the shore. All right, we need to cut the vines and free the boat with strength 8. Okay. So we're gonna have John Lee go. That's a total of 2. We need 8 strength. We're gonna have to rest after this. There's no way around it. So that is 2. So might as well. 3, 4. Hopefully we roll a 4 or higher. 2. All right, so that's 6. We need 2 more strength. So we're just gonna spend this meat and this meat, because those can be used to add strength to a challenge. So that's 8. Pass. I'm gonna move this over here. I don't quite remember the rules behind moving stuff from storage to passengers. I'm just gonna be a little loose about it. Okay. We gain 1 rope. Which one to put here? And card 21. Cross off location 12. All right. Always go with the gut. That's why I have one of your arrows in my gut. Nice. What kind of meat is it? Bison, ostrich, crocodile? Yes, all of those. What card was I supposed to get? Card 21. All right, what did we find? Ensnare advancement. So who already has... Oh, Li Miling is going to be our crafty person. So that is hers. Okay. All right, so that wasn't too bad. So now we're gonna, I figure since we're here, we want to kind of like, you know, be efficient with how we're traveling. Let's continue north here to page 12. So we're right here. Oh man, we got rocks. So is our final action. We roll a die. We don't want a 1 through a 4. Let's hope for a 5 or a 6. A 3. All right, so we take boat damage. Guys, there are triceratops here. Okay. It's a new round, new turn. Let's draw an event card. Haunting Cries. Mealing hears ghostly cries from the deep jungle. She gains Madness, which means she can't use her abilities. Which is this. We also gain a fruit. So we'll put that here. All right, now it's important to note that if we explore here, we are most definitely going to be fighting these triceratops. Now I said we need to heal, which I think we do. So we're gonna cross off a moon to heal, which doesn't cost us any time. So everyone gets all of their stamina back because we're resting. And then everybody gets 2 health. That's better. And then remove 1 status, so we'll remove Madness. And then for every pair of meat and fruit we turn in, we get an additional 5 healing. So I'm going to do that. We have 1 meat and 1 fruit. So we got 5 more to divvy up however we want. So you're at 4. Definitely going to give 1 to John. 4, 5. We'll put him at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure everyone's at least 5. 5. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this. Jim's got 2 ropes, everybody. Okay, we've got a torch. I think, so this, if we explore this cave right here, we're going to get card 48, which is, I always like getting cards. It is a strength challenge of 5, but we also have to pay a torch, which is fine. John has 2. If we fail, that's 10 health, which is not good. So we need to be absolutely sure that we pass this test. So if I get, but we don't have any meat. So we're gonna have to use multiple people here. So we're gonna use, oh, look. I forgot about this. We have 2 abilities that give us stuff when we rest. So we got 2 reroll tokens. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we get a meat. So we've got a meat. All right, so I'm just going to, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to waste other people's stamina. So So we're gonna let John go. John's gonna spend his stamina. He's gonna contribute 2 strength to this roll. He needs to roll 3 or more. 5, got it. Beautiful. All right, so we get card 48. Oh, we've got to turn in the torch. Card 48, and we cross off this location. Ooh, it's a combat card. It is. Wow, look at that sword. Alzarian Cutlass. Oh, that was totally worth it. All right. All right, so that was an explore action, so that was 2 time. We're gonna move. And then this hidden treasure, perception 10, that's a lot of perception. If we win this, we get a blood flower, which is what we really need. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, because not only will we get a blood flower, but someone will get to level up. So we're gonna do this. Y'all be thinking about who you want to level up. Because we're gonna pass this. We need perception 10. Oh wait, do I have a treasure map? I do. All right, I'm gonna pay the treasure map. Perception 10. Make sure I cross this off too. So we have not a whole lot of perception. We've got some torches. We got a torch that'll help us out. So we need 10. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it. Oh, we do have a reroll token. 3, 4, and we're gonna spend this. So 5. What are the odds of us getting a 5 or a 6? 1 in 3. I don't like those odds. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? That's what we're doing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, because I know we're gonna. Well, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 6. 2. All right, I'm gonna spin this to reroll. Ooh. Spin this to reroll. Come on. Oh, that didn't count because it hit this spiral thing. Ah! So we failed. We still get the benefit, which is a blood flower and a fruit. You're like I do, yeah. Put the fruit here. But
too bad that didn't kill me.
That's right. We have to divvy up 8 damage, which basically just undoes everything we just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Okay. Hey, Panda Angel. Welcome. Glad you're here. Y'all make sure you follow Panda Angel if you're not already. Panda Angel does quite a few streams every week. What's going on? We just got injured quite a bit by digging for treasure. We got a blood flower and a fruit. Oh, which means someone gets to level up. So I'm gonna look here. Ignore rocks. Ooh, I think I want to upgrade. I know I told y'all. What do y'all think? With Captain Jim Vine, he gets an ability to ignore rocks whenever we're sailing. I think that's pretty important. It also gives him a whole bunch more skills. Y'all agree we should do Captain Jim Vine? Yes, you do. Okay. So, this flips. He still maintains his health at 3. There we go. All right, we're gonna put Jim Vine. All right, we've got 5 blood flowers. We only need 15 more. So that was it. This comes back over here. We do a new event. Rapids. Roaring dangerous water lies ahead. Challenge is Savvy 7. If we fail, we get 2 boat damage. Oops, this was on a 2, which means we cross off a moon if we get down to 0. We don't want to do that. We need to repair the boat next. So we need to pass this Savvy challenge. So we're going to use Timothy Milk or Joey Milk. That's 2. We need a 7. And let's give Lois involved. It's 3. Puts it down to a 4 that we need. Let's get Lee in there. So we need a 3 or more. Got it. Got a rope. We got lots of ropes, everybody. I really want to fight these dinosaurs. I just don't. We're not very healthy. Oh, what's this? Fruit. Fruit heals 1, right? Or restore a character health. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I want to. Maybe the dinos just want to chill. They're. That looks too hard. We do have that cool sword. I'm not going to fight the dinos. I'm just not ready for it. All right, so we're going to continue. Just so you can keep track on our map here. We're right here. And we're going to go to this next page over here. Okay. Oh, so it's a new... I got to draw an event. Strange fog. A cloud surrounds the boat as unearthly singing fills your ears. Gain a frightened condition and a madness. I can divvy these up however I want. Oh. Frightened. Can't attack. We'll put that on. You. Yeah, I don't know. Oops. Wait a minute. I lost track. That's okay. I think I already did an event. I think I already did an event. I did. I shouldn't have drawn that. Oops, gotta mix it back in there. Don't want to know what's coming up next. Oops, I put the wrong thing back in there. What was that? Oh, it was the rapids. Yeah. Okay. All right, the first thing we're going to do is repair the ship, which costs 2 time. 1, 2. And we're going to do a craft check. So we're going to use Li Miling. So that's 3. And I'm just going to use Li. So we're going to add 3 plus whatever we roll here. 4, 7, which means we get to repair 2. 1, 2. All right, that's good. Next, we're going to move to 14. Puts us right here. Let's move another. I'm not gonna explore there. Hidden treasure. We would get a coin and a blood flower. But as a perception 9, we're just not very good in perception right now. We need more cards. So let's move on. All right, so that's the end of that. New turn. Grasping vines. Vines entangle the boat. Strength 2 or 6. Jim. So that's 2. And John Lee is 2. So that's 4. We roll. We need at least a 2. Got it. And we gain a rope. We got so many ropes, guys. Okay. All right. One more turn, and then I gotta step away for just a second. We're here. You want to explore number 18? You want to see what's going on right here? Let's do it. That costs 2. You catch a few ripe fruits from a tree along the edge of the river. A dark storm gathers above the cliffs far in the distance. The smear of rain paints the sky between the clouds and the land. There's a whole lot of branches floating down the river, Vine, John calls out, and you watch the river grow dark and thick with mud. Then the water rises suddenly, and a wave of broken trees, mud, and rushing water plows toward you. Flash flood! You shout. Everyone hold tight! All right, we need to maneuver the fantastic voyage safely through the flash flood. We need to do a savvy 10 check. If we pass, we get 3, or no matter what, we get 3 fruit, which is good. Savvy 10. Oops. We can use Dr. Joy Milk. So that's 2. If we don't pass, we get 3 ship damage. 1, 2, 3. That would not be good. The problem is I don't have any more reroll tokens. It's 2. Could do 3, 4. I'd still need to roll 6. I don't think there's any way around that. So I'm taking this back. We are going to be taking 3 ship damage. 1, 2, 3. But we get 3 fruit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, here's what we're going to do. We can also spend the fruit to heal. So we'll spend 1 to give Lois a health. Spend 1 to give Captain Vine a health. And I'm going to spend another 1 to give him another health. 5. I'm going to save this in case we get a poisoned. Okay. We crossed that off. Okay. Wait, so we moved and then we did that. We've got one left. All right, everybody. Time for a choice. Ready? We are right here. Do y'all want to go south? Which if we do, we never know what you're going to find. But this is our ultimate destination here. But we can't even go there until we have 20 blood flowers, which we've got 5. Do y'all want to go north and check out up here? Or do y'all want to see what's south? We can always backtrack and come back up. We have not gone this way. North or south? First response gets it. Gets to choose. South? All right, Chris says south. Sorry, suitably confused. All right, we got one left. We go here, which... I'm going to use Captain Vine's ability to ignore rocks, so we don't have to roll for that. You're right, suitably confused. All right, I'm going to choose to go this way. Start a new turn. Nest. Dr. Joey Milk collects eggs from a nest and small lizards attack him. Dr. Joey Milk takes 2 damage, but we gain a meat. So there we go, we got lizard eggs. Let's gonna go here. We're gonna spend a meat for I keep saying Captain Jim to get a stamina back. Okay, we're gonna go this way to page 10. I don't know if I've ever been down this way. Oh, more rocks! Here's the thing: we can't afford to take damage, or else the ship is gonna be dead. It's not the end of the game, but there are penalties. So we're gonna use this again. Sorry, Jim, to avoid those. Let's move. Let's move. Hidden treasure. Get a blood flower. Let's explore number 34. What's going on there? Oh, that costs 2. We want wrath. If we ever get keyword wrath, I'm gonna come back here. Okay. The sun peeks out from the cloud cover. You sit on the deck with Lois and Mei Ling, warming up and drying off. You and John have the same problem, Mei Ling tells you. You chuckle quietly as she continues. You are good people, you work hard, you don't look far enough into the future. I see you have so much more ahead of you than just this boat, just your work. If you can see so well, Lois replies, how about finding us a way out of here? Mei Ling furrows her brow and you interject. I spent my youth always wanting something more, but I was never at peace until I learned to take each day one at a time. There's always a voice in our head that tells us we need more until we just ignore it and live. Mei Ling straightens. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know what you're missing out on. But if you're happy with it, happy is a strong word, you say with a chuckle. Gain card 27. Oh, we can't come back here. 34. All right, card 27. What's that? Meditation. We got some savvy here. We're gonna put that on Dr. Joey Milk. that's the end of that. Before we start a new turn, I'm gonna go step away for just a second. I'm gonna run an ad too. So, BRB. I'm back. Okay. Back to lurking and cleaning the game room of all 1,000+ games off the shelves and dusting and restoring. Wow, impressive. Good luck. Thanks for lurking. That's quite an impressive collection. Okay. All right, new event. Engine trouble. The Harpy's steam engine is being fussy. Craft challenge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what the order of events are gonna happen here. We're going to, oh wait, you have meat. I'm gonna spend this. Then you realize our real workout routine. Nice. We're gonna get this back and then spend it. So that's 3 craft, which we need 4. We've got plenty of ropes to use if we need it. So, oops, sorry. 3 plus 2. It's not enough. So it's 5 when you spend 2 ropes. No problem. We've got plenty. And it leads to many questions about the best way to organize 1,000+ games. True. Very true. Okay. We don't take boat damage, but we do gain a torch. All right. We should probably do some repair on the boat. So that costs 2 time. We need to do we're gonna have to rest here in a minute. You can't go, you can't go. You can. I mean, we could just roll and get 5. We've got more ropes. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna roll this. We're not gonna use you. So that's 3. Should give us 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, We're gonna spend 6 ropes, or 3 ropes, to get us here to get to. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go back up. 1, 2, and then we have to roll. Let's not get a 1 to 4, or else we're gonna lose one of those boat healths we just got. 5 or 6, please. Got it? 5. Thank goodness. And we're going 1 more. Back to page 14. Right here. All right, Chris has some intel. 16-foot by 10-foot room. 1 16-foot wall co-op A to Z. Second 16-foot wall versus A to Z. 10-foot wall kids games. One shots. Horizontal. I print many inserts. Wow, you could do a whole wall with co-ops. A whole wall. That's crazy. It's very impressive. Okay. Event. Cursed totems. Dr. Joy Milk studies a stone with strange carvings. Gains madness. Cannot use abilities. That's fine. All right. What's this? Get a blood flower if I had savvy. I think I'm gonna give it a shot, but we need to. I agree with you, Smitey. It's so nice when the die is polite and compliant. We need to rest. Alrighty, so where'd my pencil go? Ah! This is a problem. Anybody see the pencil? Found it. How's Wendy? Annoying as ever. Oh, she's fine. She just wants to eat all the time, and it's annoying. Okay, so we cross off another moon. And then everybody gets all of their stamina tokens back. And then everybody gets to heal too. Do we have a meat and a fruit? No meat, just fruit, so we can't do that. We can move a status though, and we're gonna remove that one. Okay, we're in better shape now. All right. We'll go up 1, roll this die. We don't want, we want a 5 or a 6. Oh, oops, the spiral got in the way. There, we got it. Yay. That was 1. I'm gonna go up north. 2. I'm gonna go to page 18. Let's check out. Let's see what's happening here at number 7. A mangrove sprawls into the water like a thirsty camel. You tie the boat to one of the roots. We have the choice here to make. We can climb up the roots to the top of the tree, or we can venture inside the gaps in the roots to explore the insides of the tree. All right, everybody, Top of the tree or inside the tree? What do y'all think we should do? Top or inside? If we go to the top, we have to do a strength test of 7. If we go to the inside, we have to do a savvy test of 7. Strength or savvy? Top or inside? Inside? Okay. We're gonna go inside. Savvy 7. So here's 3. Inside the top. Thanks, Hornets. That's super helpful. Okay. All right, so that's 3. I'd like to have at least 4 going into this. So let's use John Lee. So that's 4 savvy we're using. Oops, you know what? I didn't do all these other things when we rested. 2 of those. Remove a status effect from this character. Gain a meat. Oh, so we could have. We did. We had a meat and a fruit, so we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we went inside. Oh, I got a roll. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. We got it. Success. Like a tunnel made of sinews and bone, the tree's roots are a woven maze of the softest bark and greenest vine. Below you, where the roots are scarce, you can see the river and a spider web with silk strands as thick as nautical line hanging above it. Skeletons dangle in the center, their rusty swords and broken spears having failed to save their lives. All right, we can try to collect the silk, or we can search through the remains of the skeletons. I think I want to search the remains. I don't really care about getting silk. So let's do perception 7. Ah. There we go. Perception 7. So we've got a perception here. This is also a perception that we can spend. Let's do Lois and Captain Vine, so that's 2. We need to roll a 5 or more. We got a 4. We'll go ahead and spend this torch to add 1 more, so that's 7. Turn to 7.1. Is that right? You snatch a weathered satchel from the dry, bony fingers. The web collapses into the river, and you return to the fantastic voyage. Gain 5 coins and card 10. Wow. That's where? That's number 7. 5 coins. We can go back to that trader. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what number? Card 10. What do we find? What do we find? Gloves! We found gloves! It's your turn in flip 7. Yeah, come on! We're gonna give this to Captain Vines wearing the gloves. Okay. So, if we wanted to, wait, we're here. Oh, that's so far back. We have to go. That's okay. We'll just continue forward. But whenever we need coins, we've got plenty. All right, we go back over here. New start to the turn. Supply cache. You find a pile of crates covered in spider webs behind a rock. Gain a rope and a map. Nice. Okay. Overgrown trail. I'm gonna do this overgrown trail because it's gonna give us a blood flower. We need to start getting some more blood flowers. So Savvy 10. We've got 1, 2, 3 from Dr. Joey Milk. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just so many. Let's go this way. Or should we, do y'all want to explore this big rib cage? What do you think? Your choices are rib cage or we could go this way. Rib cage? Okay, we're gonna do rib cage. Number 14. That costs 2. Keyword island. We don't have keywords. We don't have any keywords yet. The bones of a giant animal jut out of the water flow. Dr. Milk gapes. I only wish I could see the living creature. I'm very happy that you can't, says Lois. As you pass by a titanic rib, John dislodges a jagged axe from the bone. A gift from the last poor soul who came here, he says, hefting the dark weapon. Your heart skips as something shrieks from above. Expecting a bird, you leap back when a pack of monkeys drops to the boat's deck. Their ferocious faces and unrelenting expressions suggest that you're intruding in their territory. We want to try to coax the monkeys to leave the boat. To do that, we need a cunning 8. Lois has 3. 1, 2, 3. And Lee will give us 4. So we need to roll a 4. Let's give it a shot. Oops, didn't count. We did it! Gain card 43 and cross off location. 14? Yeah. Card 43. Ooh, a weapon. Ooh, a Mythin axe. Nice. It's pretty cool. All right. You want to try to fight? I think we could take these guys. It's been a while since we've done some combat, so I want to come down here. I know they're going to be here. 1, 2. Wait, what is this cave? Let's do this cave, actually. We need to save this time. End the turn. Turn start. Event. Flash flood! The river is bursting. Savvy 7. Dr. Milk. 1, 2, 3. Which means a 4 more. We can do that. 5. We did it. Gain some fruit. Got some fruit. Okay. We're going to spend 1 time, 2 time to explore this cave. We need a strength 9. So we're going to use Captain Jim Vine. So that's 3 strength. And John Lee, 3, 4, 5. And we need 9. Okay, we can do that. We need to roll 4 more. 2. I'm going to re-roll. 4, got it. We cross this. We need to pay a torch. We cross this off on the map. We gain a blood flower. Okay. Then we move on. And we're gonna explore location 10. We're gonna fight some bugs. The fantastic voyage rumbles gently along the curves of the river, like a thunderstorm crossing a low valley. The ruins of a village come into view. Its toppled stones rest in peace at the edge of the jungle on a growth of thick foliage. A shudder in the leaves disrupts the quiet scene as the click-clack of insect legs approaches. All right, we gotta fight. Okay, so before we do, we're gonna adjust our combat deck here. So I want to use our new weapons because they're all pretty good. Except for... Yeah, I'm going to use that. Okay, so we need a minimum of 12. Which means if I'm including the 3 that we got, I want to go ahead and remove 3 that aren't that great. I'm going to remove one of these. Oh, sorry. No, this one. One of these. There are 2 of those. This isn't bad, but not that great. 1 whip. And... let's do 1 wrench. Okay, and then we're going to mix these in. Make sure we got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Mixy, mixy. And we're going to fight these bugs. This sounds just like combat music. A little too loud. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Alzarian Cutlass. We're going to use this on Lois because Lois has all of the cunning. Remove 1 power if you roll a 3. Who are we going after? Oh, we got to do all this stuff. This roach has 2 of these. This centipede has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eek. This one's got 2. Can't remove power. Ooh, that one's bad. Who should I attack? They're all bad. None of this removes... Once per combat run. We got a rope, yeah. Li Miling is going to spend a rope here to remove 2 of these power tokens. John is going to spend this to remove a power token. So Lois is going to attack the giant centipede. So it's 3 plus 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 plus whatever she rolls on this die. 7. She's doing 7 damage. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. The counter attack is 2 plus 1, so she takes 3, but she blocks 1, so she takes 2. Okay. Next, who has the most strength? That's Captain Vine. Alright, Captain Vine's got a machete. What's he going to attack? He's gonna add 2 more to the beetle. Just adds 2 more here. And also heals itself 1. Tricky. Alright, Captain Vine's going to attack this boulder roach. So that is 0 plus 3 plus whatever I roll. 0. Yeah, okay, I'll count it. So that's 3 damage to the roach. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3 and get rid of all of the bad effects. And it's gonna deal 4 damage to him. But he's got the Lucran gloves, which are gonna defend by 1, so he takes 3 damage. Okay. Pistol, machete, and wrench. Li Mi Ling is going to use the wrench on... No, she's gonna wait. We're gonna use the pistol for John Lee. John's gonna shoot the Zokmir beetle. So it's 3 plus whatever he rolls. 4 total. One. He's gonna add 2 more. Two. All right, how about I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then he's gonna take 5 damage, but blocks 1, so 4. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Then all right, we're gonna use Li Mi Ling on the Zokmir beetle. No, because that would be yeah. 0. No. Yes, sorry. 0 plus die roll plus 3. Okay, so just 3. 2, 3. I'm gonna spend a reroll token. 1. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can remove one of these. And she takes 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which leaves Dr. Joey Milk with the machete. So it's 2 plus a die roll. Who are you going to attack? How about the giant centipede? 3. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Counterattack with 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. All right. That's it for that round of combat. Then they do their stuff. They don't have any end of round abilities because I defeated all of them. So there's nothing for them to do. Now we draw 5 more combat cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow darts. Do 4. Where's the highest? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Lois is going to use the blow darts on the boulder roach. Problem is, it starts with a -1 disadvantage. So basically, it's 0 plus the die roll. 2. So we're going to put that here. We're also going to remove up to 4 power. So we remove all of these. And she takes 2 damage. Okay. Got a dumb whip. 1. That's not going to do us any good. You could use it on the boulder roach. 3. Okay. We're almost done with this beetle. 3, 4. It's going to deal 4 damage. Is there anybody who can take 4 damage without dying? No. Oh, here's what we'll do. This is going to be a waste, but it's going to be kind of what we have to do. John Lee is going to attack the beetle. It only does 1 damage, so that's not helpful. But we remove this, and he blocks 2, so only takes 1 damage. Machete, machete, and pistol. Give me 3, 3, 4. Machete on Captain Vine here. He's gonna attack the Zokmir beetle. 2 plus die roll. Okay, didn't deal any damage. Takes 3 minus 1, so 2 damage. Hello, Rolo. Evening to you. How are you doing? I'm being defeated by giant bugs. They're killing us. Block. Both at 3. Li Mi Ling is going to shoot the boulder roach. Oh, well, kind of. We've been defeating some monsters and exploring and having bad things happen to us. All right, so I rolled 2 plus 3, so that's 5, and I'm doing the roach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you take damage. Oh, just 1. You can absolutely blame work. Time is also relative. That is true. This is also true. Brandon always coming in with the wisdom. We're going to go ahead and just try to defeat this boulder roach with Dr. Joey Milk. I'm going to roll for this machete. 2 plus whatever I roll, which is 1, so it's defeated. I still take 2 damage. Okay. We've defeated one of the bugs. There will absolutely be a VOD, a VOD, video on demand. This will just be over every time we stream. There's the recordings on YouTube forever and ever. All right, new combat round. Take 2 cards. I'm gonna shuffle these and draw 3 more. Nope, since I stream on both, there's always a recording, at least on YouTube. No Twitches, they expire unless you save them. And I just got out of the habit of saving them on Twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're in pretty bad shape, as you can see. Everyone's about to die. Is there anything I can do? We've got a fruit that we can use to heal 1 person. Let's try to figure out what we're going to do first. So this boulder roach is dead. This one deals 3 damage, and this one deals 3 damage. Uh, 3, 6. They both have 6 damage. It's going to do 2, 3. All right. We're going to spend a fruit to heal Captain Vine 1. Then we're going to play the Mythian Axe on the giant centipede. So it's 3 plus whatever the strength is, which is 3. So 6 plus whatever I roll. -1, no! Oh, nice. Got an alert, but my Final Girl Summer Special should be delivered any day now, as the label was printed earlier today. Very cool. Love Final Girl. All right. So I did 1 damage to it. And I removed this, so it only does 2 damage to me. Oh, but I block 1, so it does 1 damage to me. So close to defeating that centipede. Lois is going to attack the centipede. No. Yeah, she's going to attack the centipede. 0 plus her cunning, which is 3. So she defeats the centipede, but it does 2 damage to her. Then we just have the beetle left, which is going to defeat whoever attacks it. Unfortunately, it's just what's going to happen. Li Mi Ling is 0 plus the die roll plus her crafting, which is 3. So 4. It does 3 counter damage, so she is dead. Well, she's out. She's knocked out. I need someone else that can deal 3. Strength, 1, 2. John Lee, let's see what you got. Can you roll at least a 1 on the beetle? You rolled a -1. It's not what I asked you to do. Actually, I didn't really roll that very well. Okay, that still didn't help. So you didn't damage it, and you're dead. You're knocked out. Dr. Joey Milk, you're our only hope. Can you roll at least a 1? Come on. Yeah! Insert cheat emote. We did it. But Dr. Joy Milk is also incapacitated. So we defeated all the bugs. Only Captain Vine and Lois survived. Let's find out what happens. That was number 10. Lois walks up to the broken exoskeleton and plucks a strange carved stone from the centipede's mouth. Milk, get over here. She produces another stone from her jacket pocket, strikingly similar to the other. Dr. Joy Milk snatches both stones from her hands and compares them. Yes, the symbols are almost identical. How strange. This jungle must be where the original stone came from. What are those? Asked John, peering over Dr. Milk's shoulders. The scientist can't contain his enthusiasm. Best estimates place this first stone at over 5,000 years old, made of material that no one has ever seen. The collector of antiquities we got it from said no one could place it geographically, like it came from another world. It's valuable beyond anything you can imagine. Surprising that he parted with it so easily, you said. Was he a friend of yours? Lois and Dr. Milk look at each other in silent conversation. Then Lois turns to you. It's funny how life throws friends in your path at opportune moments. We're just lucky you came along when you did. I mean, look at where it got us. She smirks. This little stone makes our trip worthwhile, if you know what I mean. Mealing glances at the stones and looks up with penetrating stare. You think losing my husband is worth making you too rich? Do you realize that stone of yours may have brought us here? Dr. Milk laughs. Ha 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 ha! What a ridiculous idea! He stuffs the 2 stones in his pocket. I can't wait to show this to the curator in New York. Lois looks back at Dr. Milk and sighs. Then she turns gently to Mealing. We don't get to choose our trials, Mealing, but we can make the best of them. This stone is a lucky find, that's all. We didn't mean to hurt you. Just help me get Shen back, Mealing says coolly and turns away. Whoa, gain 5 blood flowers, 1 meat, and 1 fruit. Nice. 1 meat and 1 fruit and 5 blood flowers, which means we get to level up somebody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's level up, Lois. Let's see. We did it, but at what cost? Will we be able to return home and tell their families that we tried our best? Tell their families we tried. Will we be able to look them in the eyes? Okay. Okay, combat's over. Lois has leveled up. All right. And we cross that off. That's number 10. Oops. Okay. So we're in bad shape again. I don't think that was there. We need to do some sort of healing, which usually is best done. Oh, we've got a fruit. That's good. Through resting. All right, so we're gonna rest. Everybody gets all of their stamina back. Everybody gets to heal too. And they're gonna spend. Oh, what are we banning? Okay, I will not say that word. And we get 5 more to divvy up. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's this? Okay. New event. Memories of war. Captain Vine wakes up from a violent dream of the trenches in Europe. Captain Vine games frightened. Okay, so technically, I should have done the event first and then the whole rest action because that's an action. So that means I can remove this status And also all these other things. So we get 2 reroll tokens. Remove a status effect from this character. He doesn't have one. And then we also get a meat. Oh no! I said the bad word. That was banned. Re things that spins the die. Okay. Re-dice, thank you. Thanks, Mayor Canada. I did it wrong. Welcome, good to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream today. We're a crew struggling with... Tumbled the die. Yeah, we're a crew struggling to survive in the cruel jungle. All right, everybody, we got a new choice to make. I think, so we're right here on the map. I think I want to go this way. Because remember, going up here is where we need to go once we have all 20 blood flowers. We're more than halfway there at this point. We need to get more. So there's no rush to go this way. So I think we're going to go this way and see what happens. Okay. So this here. So we have to sail here. We have to roll. I don't think I want to use stamina. So we're going to roll this. Oh no! So we're going to toss this die. We take damage. That's okay. It's 1. Then we're going to go to page 16. Oh no! 1 to 4. Man, there's so many rocks. We're just going to use this ability to ignore the rock. We're going to go here. Does 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, a trader. Yes. I want to trade. We're not in any business. We're not in any shape to fight. So we're going to go one more. We're going to pass. We're going to save this time. And get a new event. Giant mosquitoes. Dr. Joey Milk is covered in painful, itchy bites. Dr. Joey Milk gains venom. But we gain a food. We don't have any fruit to remove it. If we don't remove it, it's -1 health at the start of the turn. I can remove it if we spend 2 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it there for now. No, I'm gonna go ahead. Use 2 of these to heal the venom. Can't take any chances. Okay. We're going to spend 1, 2 to explore, to trade. We're gonna go to the trader, and I have enough money to buy both of the items. Oh, I just realized that you don't have to pay coins, you can pay any resources. So I could have bought stuff back there. Well, that's besides the point. All right, I'm gonna get both items for a total of 6 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time up. All right, I can say roll now. Okay, thank you. All right, so we're gonna get card number 45 and 17. Let's see what we got. A supply box. Okay. Let's give that to Lois. So now she's got something in each hand. She's running around. She's got a fishing pole in one hand and a supply box in the other hand. And I've got a combat card, which is a pan bow. Great. Where to next? All right, everybody. I need you to choose for me. We can go left. I'm sorry, we can go right. So we're right here where this. We can go right, or we can go up. If we go up, we got to deal with some rocks in the river. First person to respond gets to choose where we're going. Right or up? Right, up, right, up, right, up. Right, up. Right. All right, Suitably Confused says right. Here we go. Page 6. We are here. Oh, rocks. I'm going to use another stamina to avoid the rocks. Let's explore number 11, which costs 2. Let's see what's happening here. East, aka right. That's right, Rolo. All right, number 11. If keyword eyelid. Nope, we don't have keywords. You find a life vest hanging on a branch. Looks like we're not the only boat to end up here, says John, pointing out the U.S. Navy patch sewn on the jacket. We gain card 4, cross off location 11. All right, crossing that off. And gaining card 4. A life jacket. Let's make somebody else strong. Actually, we'll just continue to build up on John over here. Okay. New turn. Okay. Be right back again. Sorry. All back. Cheers. I drank too much coffee and water. All right, I've got time for a little bit, a few more turns. It says the stream ended? Uh-oh. Can y'all see me? Can't tell. Is it going? No, you can't see me? Okay. Oh. What about now? Are you still good? It says sending data. It's weird. It's telling me that it's sending data and then it's not streaming. Let's see. E. Oh, I guess it's working. Okay. All right. Grasping vines. Vines entangle the boat. There are a lot of vines that are grasping. All right, challenge. Strength 6. We fail, we gain 2 boat damage, so we don't want to do that. The data you are sending is successfully reaching my ear holes and eyeballs. All right, good. Glad to hear it. Okay. We need to do a strength 6. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. Well, part of the problem was, so you know how to take my studio. Oh,